Have you ever gone to bed on time, slept a full 7 or 8 hours, and still woke up feeling like your body didn't rest at all? Not just tired, but heavy, slow, like your legs weren't fully under you anymore. You sit up on the edge of the bed, stretch your back, and stand. But something's different. You feel less sure of your steps. Maybe your knees wobble a little. Maybe your arms feel a bit weaker. You chalk it up to just getting older. But what if I told you it's not your age? It's not just wear and tear. It's what you're doing right before bed. That could be quietly stealing your strength. You see, after the age of 60, your body starts to change in ways most people never talk about. Yes, you may move slower. Yes, your metabolism slows down. But there's one silent shift that affects nearly every senior. And it starts with how your body rebuilds muscle during sleep. That's right, not when you're walking or lifting weights, not when you're eating protein, but while you're resting, while you're dreaming, while you're still. Sleep isn't just rest, it's repair. And when done right, your body uses sleep as a window of healing to rebuild muscle, restore balance, and recharge your strength. But if you're unknowingly doing just one or two harmful things before you lie down, you could be blocking that process completely. That means no matter how well you eat, how active you are, or how much you rest, your muscles could still be shrinking night after night. And the scariest part, most seniors don't even notice it until they fall, or until getting out of a chair takes twice the effort it used to, or until climbing stairs feels like hiking a mountain. This video isn't meant to scare you. It's here to wake you up to what's quietly happening after you fall asleep. If you've been feeling this slow loss of strength, if your balance feels off, if your arms tire easily, if your legs don't feel like your own, then don't go anywhere, because we're about to uncover 5 common bedtime habits that silently block muscle repair in seniors, and how you can reverse that damage with a few simple, gentle changes tonight. But before we dive in, if you felt these changes in your body, not just physically, but deep in your confidence, if you've been wondering, am I losing myself little by little? Then let this be your first small step forward. Subscribe to Senior Fit, because growing older doesn't mean growing weaker. It means learning how to grow wiser, stronger, more in tune with what your body needs and what it no longer accepts. Let's begin. Let's begin with the first silent thief. One that feels harmless, even comforting. It's something many older adults do every night without a second thought eating before bed. It might be a small sandwich, maybe a few cookies, a bowl of cereal or some crackers while watching the evening news. Nothing big, just something to help you fall asleep. But here's what's happening inside your body. When you eat late at night, your body focuses on digestion. And to process food, especially carbohydrates and sugar, it releases insulin. That's normal. But insulin has a side effect. Most people don't know about it. It suppresses the production of human growth hormone. Why does that matter? Because human growth hormone, or HGH, is the very thing your body needs to rebuild muscle during sleep. After the age of 60, our natural levels of HGH already decline. But late-night snacking makes it even worse, effectively shutting off your body's ability to repair muscle cells during the night. So, while you sleep thinking you're resting and recovering, your body is still busy working on digestion. It never gets the chance to focus on healing. And night after night, that missed opportunity adds up. You wake up weaker. You stand slower. Your balance feels off, and you don't know why. It's not about guilt. It's not about skipping dinner. It's about timing and choosing what helps rather than hurts. If you do feel hungry before bed, and many people do, there are gentle options that support your body instead of working against it. A few tablespoons of cottage cheese, a scoop of chia seeds in almond milk, a slice of turkey. These foods are rich in protein and tryptophan, which support deep sleep and slow, steady muscle recovery throughout the night. Changing this one habit can help your body shift from breakdown to restoration, from survival to strength. Now let's talk about the second habit, one that sneaks into almost every bedroom every night. Screens, the soft glow of a phone, a tablet, a late-night television show, just a few minutes before bed, just to wind down, just to check something quickly. But your eyes are sensitive, especially as you age. And when they absorb the blue light from these devices, your brain gets a very specific message. Stay awake. Blue light interferes with the release of melatonin, your natural sleep hormone. Without enough melatonin, your body struggles to fall into deep restorative sleep, the very stage where muscles are repaired, cells are rebuilt, and strength is renewed. So even if you sleep for 8 hours, it's not the quality your body needs. You may drift in and out. You may wake up several times, and your muscles never get the chance to heal. Over time, that means slower recovery, more soreness, a subtle loss of strength that sneaks in quietly night after night. But this too can be reversed. Try turning off all screens at least 1 hour before bed. Let your room dim gradually. Put on soft instrumental music. Do a few gentle stretches, or simply sit in silence with your breath. Your brain begins to slow. Your hormones reset. Your body prepares for true rest. And when melatonin is free to do its job, your sleep becomes a place of power, a hidden gem, a quiet rebuild, not just for your mind, but for your muscles. There's nothing wrong with a little screen time, but timing is everything. Just like food, it's about giving your body the right environment to do what it's meant to do, restore you, and you deserve that restoration. In the next part, we'll talk about something you may not even realize you're neglecting. It's not food. It's not light. It's something far more basic: water. And how small changes in your hydration can unlock a deeper, stronger you starting tonight. There's something else that many seniors overlook. Not because it's complicated, but because it feels too simple to matter. Water. Not drinking enough water throughout the day doesn't just affect your skin or energy. It affects your muscles in ways you can't feel right away, but that quietly weaken your body over time. Muscle tissue is made up of over 70% water. That hydration keeps cells elastic strong and ready to repair themselves. But when your body is even slightly dehydrated, especially overnight, muscle fibers become stiff, tight, and more prone to damage. And that's not all. Without proper hydration, your body struggles to flush out waste products created during the day, like lactic acid and inflammation byproducts. These build up in your muscles, leaving you feeling sore, stiff, and weak the next morning, even if you slept well. Many older adults wake up with calf cramps, knee tightness, or a dull ache in their legs. They assume it's just age, but often it's a lack of consistent hydration. Not just how much you drink, but when you drink. Drinking a full glass of water before bed isn't the solution. That may lead to disrupted sleep from frequent bathroom trips. The key is to hydrate earlier in the day. Start with water as soon as you wake up. Keep a glass nearby throughout the day. Sip slowly and regularly. And after dinner, reduce intake to just a few sips if needed. That steady rhythm of hydration helps your muscles stay flexible, nourished, and ready for nighttime recovery. Even this simple act, water, can become a quiet form of strength. Now let's talk about something even quieter. So quiet, in fact, you may not even notice it's there. Stress, not the big kind, not the panic or the meltdown. The silent kind, the kind that lives in your shoulders, your breath, your chest. It's the unspoken worry, the lingering thought, the concern about tomorrow's doctor appointment, the regret from a conversation years ago, the way you sigh before bed without knowing why. This kind of stress doesn't need to shout to do damage. It simply lingers. And when it does, your body stays in alert mode even while you sleep. You may fall asleep, but you don't fall into rest. And when your brain remains slightly on edge, it keeps cortisol levels elevated. Cortisol is your body's stress hormone. And just like insulin, cortisol interferes with growth hormone, the one you need for muscle repair. So instead of healing overnight, your body braces itself. Muscles stay tense. Recovery is delayed. And you wake up feeling like you ran a marathon in your dreams. But here's the beauty of this moment. You can change it. You don't have to fix your whole life. Just the final minutes of your day. Create a simple ritual of stillness. Sit in a chair. Place one hand on your chest, one on your belly. Breathe in slowly. Hold for a moment. Breathe out longer than you breathed in. Let your eyes soften. Let your jaw unclench. This simple shift tells your nervous system you are safe. And once that message is received, your body can release its guard. Muscles soften. Heart rate slows. Cortisol drops. And the doors to deep sleep begin to open. Not because you forced it, but because you allowed it. One of the most powerful things you can do for your muscles has nothing to do with lifting weights or eating protein. It's simply this: let your body feel safe enough to rest, because only then can it rebuild what was lost. In the next part, we'll talk about the final habit, one that surrounds you every night. You may not see it, but it might be the reason your sleep never reaches the depth your body so desperately needs. The space around you may be whispering messages your body can't ignore. And when we return, we'll help you make your bedroom a place of quiet healing, not just sleep. Sometimes, the thing that's hurting us most isn't inside us, it's around us. Your bedroom, the space where you spend nearly 1/3 of your life. A space that should restore you, hold you, help you heal. But for many people, especially as we age, the sacred space slowly becomes disruptive. Unintentionally, of course. But over time, the environment starts whispering messages your body listens to without you even realizing it. Messages like, stay alert, stay aware, don't fully relax. Light, for instance. Even a small night light or the soft glow of a hallway bulb can send your brain signals that it's still day, that it's not safe to enter deep sleep. Your eyelids may be closed, but light passes through skin and still reaches your brain. And your brain, trying to protect you, keeps you in lighter stages of sleep. It's just doing its job. But you wake up the next morning and wonder why you still feel tired. Then there's noise, the hum of electronics, a neighbor's television, a barking dog outside. Even small, inconsistent sounds can jolt your body out of deeper stages of sleep. You may not even fully wake up, but your body does. Each time your brain stirs to respond to a sound, it interrupts the cycle your body needs to restore muscle fibers, reduce inflammation, and balance hormones. And finally, there's temperature. As we age, our sensitivity to temperature changes increases. A room that's too warm or too cold can cause tossing and turning night sweats or tense muscles, none of which allow for quality recovery during sleep. So what does a truly healing sleep environment look like? It's dark as possible, not just dimmed, but completely blacked out if you can. Consider blackout curtains. Cover small lights on electronics. Let darkness wrap around you like a cue. It's time to go deep. It's quiet, not silent necessarily, but steady. A white noise machine or soft fan can help mask sudden outside sounds. It gives your brain consistency, something it loves when it's trying to let go. It's cool. Around 65 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit is ideal for most older adults. Your core body temperature needs to drop slightly to fall asleep and stay asleep deeply. It's uncluttered. Clear spaces create clear energy. When your environment feels calm, your nervous system feels calm. And when your nervous system calms, your muscles do too. Even simple changes, a thicker curtain, a small fan, moving the clock away from your face, can change the quality of your sleep in ways you can feel in your legs, your spine, your shoulders the next morning. Because here's the truth that's so often forgotten. Your muscles don't just grow from movement, they grow from rest. And the better your environment supports that rest, the more your body can finally do what it was built to do. Even now, even at your age, repair, rebuild, and regain strength. You don't need a fancy bed. You don't need gadgets or expensive tools. You just need to give your body the right conditions. The safety, the quiet, the darkness, the message you are home, you are safe. You can let go now. Because in that stillness, your healing begins. In the final part, we'll bring it all together. You'll see how these small shifts, done gently and consistently, can create powerful changes in how you move, how you sleep, and how you feel in the morning. Don't go anywhere. The last step is the one that brings it all into focus. You've made it this far, and that says something important. It means you care, not just about sleep, but about what sleep makes possible. Strength, energy, independence, peace. Let's take a quiet moment and look back at what we've uncovered together. 5 simple habits, 5 quiet saboteurs, eating too late at night, when your body needs to prepare for healing, not digestion. Looking into screens that confuse your brain and block the release of melatonin. Going through the day without enough water, leaving your muscles dry and fragile. Holding on to silent stress, never giving your body the signal that it's safe to let go. And sleeping in an environment that disrupts rather than restores. Each of these things by themselves might seem small, but added together, night after night, they shape how your body feels, how it repairs, how it shows up for you in the morning. And here's the truth you've needed to hear. You are not powerless. You are not too old to change. You are not beyond recovery. Your body still responds to love, to rhythm, to rest. It still wants to work with you if you let it. That doesn't mean changing everything all at once. It simply means starting with one. Just one change tonight. Maybe you eat dinner a little earlier. Maybe you dim the lights instead of checking your phone. Maybe you sit quietly with your breath before you lie down. Or maybe you just close your eyes and whisper to yourself, I am safe. I can rest. My body knows what to do. Because it does. The healing isn't far away. It's already inside you, waiting for the right conditions to come alive again. And tomorrow, maybe you'll feel just a little steadier. Maybe your legs will carry you with more confidence. Maybe you'll climb those stairs without grabbing the rail. Maybe you'll feel like yourself again, not a younger version of yourself, not someone who's trying to reverse aging, but the wiser, stronger version of who you are now. Someone who chooses care, someone who chooses healing, someone who chooses to keep moving forward. If this message spoke to you, if something inside you whispered, this is what I've been needing, then please don't let it stop here. Subscribe to Senior Fit. Because this is more than just a channel. It's a place where knowledge meets kindness, where age meets strength, and where your next chapter begins, not with decline, but with quiet power. Thank you for spending this time with me. Now go. Turn down the lights, close your eyes, and let tonight be the beginning of your body's return to strength. We'll be here when you wake up.